Since we were kids, we've been force-fed a very specific fairy tale. Play by the rules, keep your head down, outwork everyone else in the room, and eventually the system will reward you. Have you ever noticed the cruel irony in that? The people who sacrifice the most, the ones skipping lunches, losing sleep, and tethering their self-worth to a glowing screen at 10 p.m., are usually the ones furthest away from actual financial freedom. Hi, I'm Aura. You look exhausted. Just for a moment, put down whatever you're worrying about. Roll your shoulders back, take a breath. I know exactly how heavy it feels to carry the weight of expectations. Society demands so much from you. You're supposed to be the perfect provider, the unbreakable partner, and in the corporate world, the ultimate team player, the one who never drops the ball. Mainstream hustle culture tells you to grind harder, to wake up at 4 a.m., to outsuffer your competition. But tonight, in this space, you don't have to wear that heavy armor. Having spent over a decade navigating the ruthless upper echelons of Wall Street, I have watched billions of dollars change hands. And I have watched some of the most brilliant, hardworking people get absolutely chewed up by the rules they thought they were supposed to follow. I'm not here to give you another toxic productivity hack. I'm here as someone who sees you, who understands that quiet, invisible burnout you carry home every single night. Do you ever lie awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering, I did everything right. I got the degree, I got the corporate job, I give them all my energy. So why does it feel like I'm running on a treadmill that's constantly speeding up? There is a cold, calculated truth about the corporate matrix that no one wants to admit. The most dedicated, hyper-competent employees are often the ones who are exploited the most. Let me tell you two stories about the biggest lies we buy into. The first lie is the myth of meritocracy. Let's talk about Sarah. Sarah is that middle management backbone every company secretly relies on to survive. She is incredibly competent. When a crisis hits at 5 p.m. on a Friday, Sarah is the one who logs back in. She catches the mistakes her boss makes. She delivers flawlessly every single time. She believed that if she just worked 20% harder than everyone else, she would get that VP promotion. But after 3 years of carrying the department, the promotion went to an external hire. Someone who was great at making PowerPoint slides to claim credit, but terrible at actual execution. When Sarah finally asked her director why she was passed over, the answer, hidden beneath corporate jargon, was devastatingly simple. She was too valuable where she was. Promoting her would mean the actual work wouldn't get done. This is what HR calls performance punishment. The only reward for digging the best ditches is a bigger shovel. Sarah thought she was building a career, but to the executives at the top, her extreme competence just made her a highly efficient, heavily discounted asset. Then there's the second lie, the most manipulative phrase in the English language. We are a family here. This brings me to Mark. Mark gave 10 years of his life to a tech company. He drank the Kool-Aid. He missed his daughter's piano recitals to hit Q3 targets because the CEO said they were in the trenches together. Then the market shifted. The company needed to optimize its balance sheet to appease the shareholders. Mark wasn't called into a warm family meeting. He received a generic, auto-generated email at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday. His Slack was deactivated 15 minutes later. 10 years of loyalty erased by a single algorithm click from a consultant he had never met. Did Mark do something wrong? No. He was a dedicated worker, a great father trying to provide. But he forgot the golden rule of capital. A company is a legal entity designed to generate profit. It does not have a heartbeat. It does not have feelings. When they tell you, we are a family, it is a psychological lever designed to extract unpaid overtime and unquestioning loyalty. If you step back and look at the math of the system, it is perfectly designed to keep you trapped in the rat race. When you trade your time for a salary, you are playing a rigged game. Inflation silently erodes your purchasing power. The tax system penalizes W-2 wage earners the most, and your most finite, precious resource, your time, is capped at 24 hours a day. As long as your income requires your physical presence and mental exhaustion, your financial risk is practically 100%. If you stop typing, your survival stops. You are using your mortal body to fight against immortal compounding capital. I am not telling you this to make you feel hopeless. I am telling you this so you can finally wake up. I want you to try something radical tomorrow. I want you to mentally decouple your identity from your job title. In the West, the first thing we ask a stranger is, "What do you do?" We wrap our entire ego in our LinkedIn profiles. But you are not your job. You are a human being. Your job is simply a commercial transaction, an exchange of services for currency, nothing more. It is time to practice what I call strategic detachment. Stop viewing setting boundaries as a failure. Stop viewing doing exactly what you are paid for as quiet quitting. Capitalists ruthlessly optimize their resources. It is time you start acting like the CEO of your own life and fiercely protect your most valuable asset, your energy. Tomorrow at your desk, ask yourself, am I building leverage for my own future, or am I burning my last drops of fuel to build someone else's empire? Deep breath. It's okay. Seeing the invisible bars of the cage is the first step to walking out of it. Once you see through the illusion of the corporate ladder, you are already 10 steps ahead of the crowd. Well, it's getting late. That's enough heavy truth for one night. Do me a favor, close your laptop, go take a hot shower, drink some water, and just go to sleep. Whatever chaos is waiting in your inbox tomorrow, at least for tonight, right here with me, you are safe. You don't have to be strong. Good night. Let's talk again soon.